I want to touch on this. What was the impetus for the drive to be woman focused? So as a woman in private equity myself, I see the difficulties and hurdles that exist, but I really want to know what was your reasoning and what was your cause to just be, woman focused and help out fellow ladies.
Yeah, I mean, I think that when anyone makes a decision at some point, they kind of like have this what I call parachute moment where it's just like, this is it. You know what I mean? And you jump off a cliff and you just go for it. But it was a moment where I got woken up by some text messages. This wasn't the first time I got them, of a friend of mine being physically abused, and probably other ways as well. But long story short, that was my moment to go, I'm tired of getting these messages. This is ridiculous. Why doesn't she just move into my house? I've got extra space. And she wouldn't even come stay with me. And so then I did research and realized you got to figure out, like, what does the market need? What is the actual problem and how do we solve it? And so I saw that 1/3 of women are abused in many different kinds of ways. And then 98%, so basically all of them, are then victims of financial abuse. And it's basically because, and I went through it myself, so of course this is important to me, understanding it from my angle and going, oh, okay, so once you understand how to make money, I didn't know how to make money besides go to sign up for a job. That's the only way I knew how to make money. I didn't know money could work for itself. I didn't know that there was a stock market. I didn't know anything. You know what I mean? So when you're financially empowered and you understand what your options are and how to be able to make your money work for you, how to be able to be smart with your money, how to be able to take care of yourself, then you're financially empowered. And financially empowered women, for the most part, do not get abused in other ways because we have options. We have the ability to move if we need to be able to pay for things that we need to and not have to depend on other people, for someone else not to basically say, okay, I am going to be in charge of all the finances, all the financial logins, all of the bills, all the whatever. And so you have no idea what's happening. I've heard many different stories in that arena too, but things happen and you have to split, and then you're in a very weak position where you had no idea what was going on. Assets had then been hidden and moved, and then basically you're left with nothing. And you never knew how to set aside things for yourself, or how to even take care of your own taxes, or how to sometimes balance a checkbook. You know what I mean? Sometimes it goes way back to basics, but also even credit, things like that. So I just find that women that are financially empowered, not 100%, but for the most part, don't get financially abused and are able to take care of themselves for the rest of their life, no matter what happens. So that was my moment where I was like, I've had enough of seeing women being in these situations and feeling like there's no other options. There's a lot of other options. So I kind of made my mess of my abuse in the past and figuring out how I was able to get away from it by having free cash flow basically from investments, and show other women, hey, I did it. Let's make my mess my message.